this 12th edition of BIOVISION Forum, here with the ambassador of Great Britain here in France, Llewellyn. Can you please take the microphone? And welcome to BIOVISION.
Thank you very much for having me.
How important is for you to be here in Lyon in this 12th BIOVISION Forum edition?
It's very important to be here today, both because this is a spectacular event in its own right. I think it's the 12th conference like this you've had. It's one of the most important in the world. I've been around and seen some of the exhibitors in this incredibly important area. And for my country, for Britain, life sciences, research in this area, it's incredibly important. It's the third largest contributor to our GDP. It supports 220,000 jobs in Britain, 5,600 companies. And Britain is a leader in this field. We have 77 Nobel Prize laureates in the field of biomedical research.
Yeah, but Your Excellency, what is the key of the success of Great Britain? Is it the innovation? Is it that your government is pushing innovation for R&D?
I think first and foremost it's the ingenuity and innovation of the scientists and those involved themselves, but obviously the government's doing everything we can to encourage this area. So for example, there are a number of fiscal measures we've put in place. There's our patent box, a number of other measures like the 100,000 Genome Project, a fantastic project on the human genome. I held an event on that at the British Embassy recently. And we also have put in place a big fund, the Ross Fund, to support research into things like antimicrobial resistance, this huge threat to human health, which we all need to work on together.
This problematic of one health, one place, that is the main topic here in this BIOVISION forum. Is it something that talks to you?
Yes, because health is so important to all of us. It's important to you, to me, to my children, to all our children. It matters to all our futures. It matters to us as we get older. It's something that affects the whole of humanity.
Definitely. A couple of minutes ago, in your place was sitting the CEO of innovation of J&J, of Johnson & Johnson. They are based in London.
Yes, near Oxford Street, I think.
Yes, and they are very, working a lot on innovation. He was talking to me about the Brexit and telling to me that, nothing could change because it's a global company. Is that what you think, that Brexit won't change a lot of things for all those companies and startups that you are supporting?
I think he's right that Britain intends to remain a very important centre for science and innovation. We want to work with our European partners and our international partners across the world. And our Prime Minister, Theresa May, and the letter which you may have seen last week, triggering Article 50, the process for us leaving the European Union, one of the things she stressed in that letter, and she stressed in her speech in January, is that Britain is going to remain a hub, a leading global hub for science and innovation. We want to continue to attract the brightest and the best and to be a world leader in this field.
So is that the message that you want to pass here in this BIOVISION Forum, that you will still be here to promote startup innovation and being a platform?
We won't just be here, we'll be leading from the front, and we'll be continuing to work with our European friends, not least with France, of course, one of our foremost partners and allies in the world, this year, next year, in 5 years, 10 years, and in the years ahead.
One of the important things is also that you are very well connected with the other continent, with Asia, with the United States, of course, with Africa. Many people here in your place, startups and also academics and experts, were saying that now we have to think global. Is that it? Is that the key now, especially for medicine, for scientists?
I think we certainly have to think global because, as we said earlier, health is something that affects every human on the planet. It is no respect of borders, of continental boundaries. Pandemics can affect human beings from one side of the planet to the other. So it's something we have to do together and work on together.
Thank you, Your Excellency. It was wonderful and very...
Thank you for having me.
Informative. Thank you, and we will see you in this 12th edition of BIOVISION Forum.
Thank you very much.
Next guest after this jingle. Merci.